Good morning, y'all. Man, it is ugly outside. It is Monday, May 12th. It is 10 o'clock on the dot. And we are live here in Results 1 under a little bit of an overhang because it is pouring raining outside. It is a weather alert day. Got to get the business out of the way. Chief meteorologist and our entire weather team, News 6 weather team, really giving you guys the heads up. But Chief this morning letting us know, hey, this weather's going to be like this all day. Good morning, Sue. But this afternoon, it's going to get even worse. So just plan ahead, make sure you're aware of it, and then it's going to ease up for the next couple of days, and it's going to get pretty hot. Kevin, thanks for joining us, my dedicated YouTube viewers. I appreciate Sue and Kevin. Thank you, guys. This morning's going to be short, brief, and easy. But it is a very important week nationally. It is National Police Week here in the United States, where we come together to celebrate each other, but memorialize those who have given the ultimate sacrifice, and the ultimate sacrifice being their lives. And this week is commemorated and dedicated to that. So I wanted to kind of explain what Police Week is, talk about it a little bit, because throughout the week we're going to have special interviews and things surrounding Police Week. And we will end the week with a interview introduction / Police Week topic with newly appointed but longtime law enforcement officer Chuck Broadway. New police chief Chuck Broadway will join us on Friday. The former Kissimmee former Claremont police chief, now new Kissimmee police chief. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do this week. And one day, my goal, while I'm still here, is to be up in D.C. and bring you that from there, so you guys can experience exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, so if you're joining us this morning, quick and easy, we're going to be talking about what is Police Week. And me being a law enforcement officer, not just your traffic safety expert, I felt it was really important. So Police Week was actually started by President John F. Kennedy back in 1962. So believe it or not, he signed a proclamation which designated May 15th as Peace Officers Memorial Day. So throughout, obviously, later this week will be Police Officers Memorial Day, which falls as Police Week now in current times, right? Currently, tens of thousands of law enforcement officers from around the world converge on Washington, D.C. Around the Police Memorial, and throughout the week, they are going to have events that are dedicated to fallen law enforcement officers. And it's not all just sad events. There are some really somber moments that take place, like the night visual that takes place, but there's also some really cool dinners and lunches and get-togethers where law enforcement officers from across the country come and really spend an entire week together. It's pretty amazing. So some of those events that are going to be happening this week are, let's see, I have it all written down because we want to talk about it a little bit. So we put together some photos so I could actually show you, because we're not there, and we'll show it to you now. So Police Week starts this week. This is the major logo you're going to see. That is Connie to the left-hand side, and together with ODMP, Officers Down Memorial, they kicked off Police Week with a 5K run. Just all coming together to really kick it off with family and law enforcement officers from across the entire nation, and believe it or not, from across the world. So they are greeted and picked up at the airport at day one. As these families arrive and these survivors arrive, they are picked up by law enforcement officers. We even have members from our agencies there representing Central Florida, which is amazing. Central Florida Concerns of Police Survivors chapter is there. Two of the members there with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. So within Police Week, there will be a lot of ceremonies and taking place at monuments familiar to everyone, really, throughout the country. So it's just amazing to see them come together, raise money, and ultimately pay homage to the men and women who allow us to live the lives that we do every single day. If you're joining us this morning, we're just recapping what Police Week is. And this is what it is. It's about honoring the fallen and remembering those who are still with us and making sure they aren't forgotten also. And that's a big portion of what the COPS Foundation does, which is the Concerns of Police Survivors. Here in our area, you guys know, we have an amazing chapter, the Central Florida chapter, and they're there right now represented. And all week this week, there'll be different events. And I have the schedule of events pulled up right here in front of me. So starting this week, starting really today and tomorrow, there'll be an annual candlelight visual that will take place tomorrow night. Then there'll be what they call Police Week Tent City. The Fraternal Order of Police put that on. It's more like a brewery tent where everyone kind of comes together. There is another 5K that does take place, and of course continuing pickup and drop off at the airport. And then the annual Steve Young National Honor Guard and Pipe Band Tribute will take place on Wednesday. And you want to talk about an event that will just make your heart drop. And then this isn't all just memorials. There's a conference that takes place. You can sign up for classes, things like that. Police vehicle display. Tent City's open all week. The Blue Honor Gala takes place on Wednesday night. Just constant events. So tomorrow, join me 10 a.m. because each day this week I'm going to have something special. And if not, I'm going to make it special, and I promise you that. I'm trying to get Connie Moyer, the president of the Concerns of Police Survivors for the entire country, and we're going to get that interview knocked out. But this week's all about dedication. It's all about honoring and different events. Check with your local law enforcement agencies because there are other events taking place locally as well. We just had Orange County's. Seminole had to postpone theirs last week because of weather. So short and sweet today, keeping it simple, but ultimately this week's going to be focused around law enforcement, a little traffic safety here and there, but events surrounding and the history and knowledge surrounding Police Week. So super short today, guys. I got not much to talk to you about. Eric, thank you for all the police officers and their sacrifices and all those who made everything possible. Eric, I appreciate you making that comment. But share, like, subscribe, hit that notification so you get those hits, because all my phones go off whenever we're about to go live. So we'll wrap it up, guys, because the weather's real nasty. And the second I pull out from this overhang, you're not going to be able to hear me anymore. So I'm Trooper Steve. It is National 2025 Police Week happening, and that's what we're covering this week. I'll see you later. Drive safely.